Welcome back to SleeplessRonin Plays. It's been a while since I've actually played City Skylines, thanks to my, normal job. So I was really glad to be able to jump back into the city. I was actually shocked that it still worked because I was afraid that there would have been lots of updates and different things that have broken in it. But I just had to update a few of my mods to more recent versions, and everything seems to be working. So I'm very happy that it didn't break. This is the city I began earlier in 2021. It's nearly the end of the year, and I've barely gotten to work on it for quite a while. I haven't worked on it for a long time, but I'm back. I thought I'd do some more work, and I've added a couple sections. Like we're gonna pass over a new section right here, a bunch of high-rise buildings. So yay! So I thought today I'd just play the game some more and add some more sections to my city and see what I could do. I Everything's flowing pretty well. I've got some additional forms of mass transit going on. If we look down here, we'll see one of the really big things I want to do is I want to continue this theme of my city having a lot of trams. I like the trams, I like the way they look, and that's kind of just going to be my theme I'm going to run with. I'll use other mass transit. I've already got a metro here. It's not a very big one. I've got buses, and I'll add other mass transit in as well. But for the most part, I'm going to really try to make sure that a lot of my mass transit is going to be via trams. Because I don't know, I really like trams, so I'm going to do that. But let's take a look at, got a broken building not functioning right there. Let's take a look at my newer part of the city I built in, High Square. It's got a major central roundabout in the middle of it, and I run off the collector roads in 4 directions off of it. And those are mostly just, distribution. They don't really have anything built off of them. It's very important for the way I do this. Mostly they go to this outer roundabout road, Jackson Street or whatever. And from there is where the streets come off of. So that way all the buildings, essentially, there's a really good traffic flow through this area. It is connected into the Hamilton district over here, which has got one of my high schools and my elementary schools and some sports stuff out here. And then like a lot of low density residential, just like the original section of the city was. The park is still a wonderful thing that covers a huge swath of the city. I'm making sure I keep that. Then I've got this really interesting double roundabout for the industrial section with a little slip lane. I don't know how effective this is. I really like the way it looks. I think it looks really cool. And this roundabout has caused me a couple issues, which is why I've had to deal with some more mass transit. Because this single lane right here, which was in the original map I downloaded, sometimes doesn't have the capacity I needed. So I've had to make sure that I deal with other stuff, like giving people plenty of walkability, metro lines, and stuff like that to get them from place to place. The most recent addition to the city, though, right now is my industrial cargo hub. That's why it's really, you don't see like any detailing on it, because it's one of the most recent things I placed. Just threw a couple train lines out there so it can run, and then yeah. My factories are working pretty effectively. They're pretty stocked. Although honestly, I should jump that production rate up. Let's take it all the way to 150. See what happens. I could use some more detailing in that area too. This whole section up here is just undetailed for now. That's just part of what I'm doing now. I'm really trying to figure out what I want to expand to, because I could definitely do some more farming area down here. Because the farm is actually pretty tiny. Really don't want to mess with anything more in this section over here, unless they come this way. But I really don't want to buy this section of land yet. I have this whole island available to me, but I don't know what to do with it, and I'd have to make a road connection that'd probably come off the highway around about here. Well, I like to put it right about here, which means I have to run all this way if I want to have a road that came down here. And that has to be mass transit that would come across, because I'm not going to make any roads coming from this area right here. This is too low density. I don't want to make any major thoroughfares cutting through there. I don't even know if I want to make any small roads coming across from over here from the farm area. That just might be much too, unless I connect them to a distributor road down along this area. So that's an option if I want to start playing there. I wonder if I can ever do anything with these mountainsides, because they are so steep. I mean, don't know. have to do a lot of terraforming on those. I wouldn't mind getting something up by the train area either, to start running some intercity trains, but I don't know yet. I think the first thing I'm going to actually do before I go anywhere else is just kind of detail up the industrial park over here. It looks plain. It needs some prettiness to it. So let's go into my various options. It's a little bit on the small side. So we're on the big side. Put in a couple of these memorial gardens. Those aren't bad looking. Concrete signs are a little bit long. Could definitely put one down here though. Like as you're coming in. I didn't notice what it says. That was Swatch concrete advertisement. It works. Good enough for me. Let's see. Small parking, bigger parking. Not bad parking. Throw in a couple of those things, little park areas. Animated fountain. I do need to make it where you can walk across this street though. I want no guidelines, thank you very much. I know it probably wasn't necessary to go down this way, but I just kind of wanted to. I think it looks kind of nice so that splits off as a T. Those probably didn't have to be the bike paths I've been using, but that's just kind of like my path for this game. So I'm just kind of going with that one still. Okay, let's close that out. So we got a node there. Let's move that node here. Node there. Move that node to here. Okay, perfect. Grab the node controller again. Grab that node. Make it a crossing. Grab this node and make it a crossing. I know it seems a bit odd having two crossings on there, but I kind of like it. Let's see how it works. We need to move those nodes now. You need to be stretched down. We need two. Stretched up there. Probably should actually come in and make a new node. Right there. And then that one should be a middle. And that one should be a crossing. And that one should be a crossing. Now let's take this. Bring that back. Get that over there. That way people can now walk across to their work and stuff like that. Okay, why are you stopping that intersection? Oops. Okay, we got no crossing there. Let's put a no crossing right there also. If you need to cross, you can come over to any of these other crossings. Okay, they're both perfectly fine flowing. They shouldn't have any of that at all. Oh. That's what's going on. Duh. You don't need to go that way, you just go this way. Double solid so I can actually see the line right there. Okay. Then let's see fillers. Nah, I don't think that'd be pavement as much as I think that actually. I think a grid. There we go, we'll do some chevron. Now we need to add some stuff over here to make this pretty. An industry area fence, there we go. That sounds like a good idea. Ah, darn it. Ah, that one too. Fine. People are going into the fountain. Why are people going into the fountain? Why are... Okay, that was weird. Oh, that was wonderful. I just watched that fire burst and... Oh, and the fire's gone. Good. The new mod I'm using, the one that like makes trees go in a random direction, it's really hard to get used to. Now, I like how much the walkability is being used over here. Sure, it's probably a little bit irritating for the truck drivers to have to deal with those idiots going across the street, but it's fine. If it gets really busy, I can throw in a couple stoplights and slow that down. But right now, it seems to be working pretty effectively. I thought about throwing a warehouse down over here, but not right now. If I do, I can build another road up here and throw a couple warehouses out over here. And that works just fine. Okay, so at 150%, I need more paper. Gotcha. Can do. I'm fairly certain I've only got one paper mill. Yeah, it makes paper. That makes plain timber. Not enough raw materials. You got all these things. Got a whole... These are maxed. I mean, seriously. How do you not have enough goods? Anyways, I can always throw another paper plant down somewhere. I don't know where though. Is there a smaller paper thingy? Pulp mill. It makes paper. And it is like the exact freaking same. It's slightly smaller. But does it make more is the question. Well, even if it does, I don't want to actually put it down over there. Because that's too near my other stuff. I'd have to throw it down somewhere up here. How's that look? Well, I left Anarchy on, therefore there's trees sticking all the way through it. That was, brilliant. Take the forest brush. Why aren't they deleting? Okay, weird. Oh, whoops, I left a... That I don't mind, that just kind of like covers over the end right there. Lots of trees. A little bit of traffic back up right there. What's my traffic look like overall? 76%. Ooh, definitely red in this area. That's all my industrial stuff, though. Didn't have a good way out either, so... I could cut a couple of those industrial buildings out and probably move them someplace else. A little bit on there, a little bit on there. Not bad down there. And a little bit right through there, but that's just naturally busy intersections. And I don't think anything looks terrible. Oh, 78%, so that's slightly better than it was. Man, I wish I could convert that street into a roundabout. Maybe I've made a cross right through here. I don't know. No, that's technically great. I mean, I should delete one of these anyways. There's too many of them right here. I don't know how that happened. Now, if I ran a line through here, would that help any? Moving some of my traffic off to over here. What I really need to do is I just need to make a road that comes up to here. So if I had trucks coming into over here on this point, from there, made no trucks movement right there. Just trying to think of this, because I need to make this industry flow out of here better. And it's very heavy traffic right there. Because this is the only way in and out of this industrial zone. But what it needs, well, it wouldn't really help, I don't think. I don't think any of the industrial... Well, some cars are turning down. So what if I do with... What if in here I made this a one-way road? You can only go that way. Oh no, because I need trucks that can come in and go through that way. Well, turn. If I made this a loop, I can still come down and go into there. But I wouldn't have this backup through here, which is what's really causing the problem. You can still come in and go out through this one. And you can come in and circle around and then leave via this way. I have an idea. There we go. That's what I've been looking for. Oh, this road has parking on it. I don't like that very much. Oh well. I'll leave it as it is. I'm not a big fan of on-street parking. I prefer to not have on-street parking. Now, why the heck does this road even have a straight? Oops. There's no straight there. Doing better. Probably could have put some warehouses around this thing. Paper. Unique factory products. Plain to timber. Empty. This thing needs more plain to timber, so. There we go. I do need to download some more warehouse mods that aren't quite so huge. Okay, traffic. I'm still watching you over here. Who's got the dominance on this road? Maybe I should invert that. With the big crosswise as the dominance. Because technically this is the bigger street. Let's see what happens when I do that. Wow, that guy took his life in his own hands. I need to check some speed limits, I think. 30, 50, 45, 35. Why is this section 30? Why are you guys stopping to go in? I'm asking a lot of questions today. Oh, you should have, okay. Like I said, this roundabout is one I gotta really watch because it's kind of a mess. but it was largely laid out by whoever built the map, so I built around it without thinking about the future. Well, switching the dominance in this has seemed to have helped, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see how this goes. Shows 80%, so I can't really complain too much about my traffic problems. If they're not shutting the city all the way down, I guess it's okay for now. Why is that car stuck? That is not a brilliant place for that at all. I need to reposition that. That is just a terrible place. Okay, thank goodness those fields are connected up there. Moo. Why is my tree brush broken? Does it not work with the spinny mod I put in? Oh man, maybe it doesn't. I wonder if it's an incompatibility. I'm going to paint some more of this area fertile. Because I hate how like that gloops around, like doesn't actually come up in here. Huh. Well, color me confused. Fine, that'll be ranching area up there then. Man, bringing farm stuff down right against this beautiful bank down here is gonna feel weird. Not an industry area, oh yeah. For now, we're going to cut that off like that. We'll take this right up to the edge of the woods I laid out over there. We'll take it back from the housing district. Technically. Wait. Why is my industry area scattered all the way over to this area? This is not part of the industry. Hey, I'm a big city now. Woohoo! I think I should just rename it Strawberry Fields. Okay. Now let's go back in and lay out some new buildings. No, there we go. I'm not sure I'm too fond of those. That should not be stop signs. Industry area info. Works. I need to get a flower thingy going. Yes, I just said flower thingy. Oh, man. Don't want a lot of heavy industry down this area, though. So if I put this thing down here, it might be the last thing I do. Oh yeah, I need a warehouse thingy to store the flour. I really do need, like, some, like, better assets. I need to go down with some warehouse assets. Because that's all of my warehouse assets I've got. Large warehouse. Small warehouse. Warehouse yard. Medium warehouse. Just doesn't look right. Not enough raw materials. There are these things right there. I have silos all over the place. Potentially too many silos. Because I don't want this road to get too clogged up with industrial vehicles. Hang on. This one too? I actually have an idea. Okay. Part of my idea is to eliminate some of these crosswalks. So many crosswalks. So many crosswalks. No crosswalk. Then there we go. There's our crossing. And there, we'll put a stoplight so enough people build up. Then there's some stopping. And it's back from the intersection. I'm leaving this one for now for the crosswalk. And these because they're far enough away, but eventually I'll start building in more walkability in. Right now, though, I'm thinking I want to get a path. It's not so far. But they don't have any bicycling lanes on this thing. So I brought the path along and down and through. They probably wouldn't use it anyways. I mean, some people are using it. There we go. A little river walk. Some bits are slightly overgrown, but hey, now people can come up over here just by walking. This tiny little community of Smith Square. Everything's so defaultly named. I wish you'd actually select like a default, like make everything German or whatever, but no. I like this. See how they all line up and they wait there until the light goes, and then when the light goes, they'll just like all walk across. It's so much better than like letting them scatter and just go one at a time. Let's try something I haven't tried before. That's better. Now you do the same thing to this road right here. Wait a second, that didn't apply a slope. There we go. What the heck was it doing beforehand? Why did that little stupid thing? There we go. What? That was really... Whoa! I've made the cars go insane because of my road bouncings. That was really weird. I don't know why it did that. Okay, now I can take this one and go up to here. Well, again, that's not right. I don't get it. I think that works out right now. Alright, that's a transformer. Almost have enough workers to promote to the next level. And I just got it. Boom. My barbell roundabouts. Plenty of tram goers right there. Plenty of tram goes right there. Not really any over there. Plenty of tram goers right there. And I believe that's the stop for this one right here as well. What I like are these are two different lines. There's two different stops right next door. So if you need to go from one line to the other line, you can just jump and go between trams. The people use the outer line. They really don't use the inner line very much, I've noticed. But I keep them both going for aesthetic reasons. There are a few in here, but there's much more on the outer line. No, this top has very little, period. Not many on that one either. But there are plenty enough. It's good enough in my opinion. My loop tram. Let's see how my university's doing. Oh, the university. Almost 1,000 students. For the Modern Technology Institute. So I needed higher education, and I didn't want to build a full university yet, so. Well, with that, I think we're going to call it here for this time. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and do all those nice YouTube things. And if you want to throw down some suggestions of where I should build next or what I should do next, please do so in the comments. I've got plenty of money. I definitely need to increase my industrial and commercial. So I really should be doing something with that somewhere. I mean, I don't exactly know what I need to do with that. There's plenty of areas for forestry. I could build some fishing if I came off over there. Or if I bought more along this coast, I could do some fishing out here. I could even do some fishing, I suppose, off the riverbank up here, although I'm not 100% so I don't want to do that. I think I'd rather do the fishing off the island, come off the backside of the island if I do the fishing. So I could always build over to the island and then set up some fishing industry. But it's such a pretty island that I almost like to leave it for residential, but I don't know. Fishing is a relatively ugly industry, so... Well, what industry isn't ugly? You're always causing problems, so why don't you just... Still, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. I will look into doing something. I do need to build some more industry, though. My industrial demand is huge. So, yeah. Alright, well, this is SleeplessRonin saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Sayonara.